So I'll quickly use this video to explain how to reconcile your account. So for example, now there's a consolidated report here, this one here. This consolidated report helps you to know what has gone in and out. If you check this report here on this page, if you search for, let's say we are looking for Coke, 700 cl, the available quantity of this thing is 68. But how do we know the breakdown of what makes this thing 68? Is by coming to this consolidated report, then we search for the Coke. At the point when you have a long list, then you click on the Coke. So once you double click on it, it shows you something like this. This one is account receivable. This one means the inventory. So all the inventory that you have lumped up on this Coke item is going to be here. So if I double click on this now, to show me that, oh, I brought in 10 quantities sometimes ago around 7/5/2024. Then I brought in this one to 7/4/24. This is the time I brought in this one. For example, now if I'm bringing in another new Coke now, if I go to my new inventory and I click on, let's say I'm bringing in 20, that same Coke 100 cl, then I add it up, then I click on save, record posted. So if I come to my consolidated report or stock level, I could click on Coke, and I have this available quantity now is 50 because we added 20 more. I'm sorry, it's 88 because we added 20 more. It was 68 before. So but if I click on this consolidated report, this one gives me the breakdown. So once I'll just double click on it. This one too is 88 here, but then once I double click on this, it shows me that I had brought in 90 pieces of this Coke before. So if I double click on this, I'll see I brought in 20 at this date, I brought in 10 at this date, I brought in 60 at this date. That makes up the 90. Then what have I sold? I've sold just 2. So if I double click on this now, you can see that I sold 7, on 7/5/2024 I sold 1. This date too I sold 1. So if I click on, let's go and make a sales now on this Coke. And it doesn't matter if you sell more items alongside in that invoice. Say I'm selling Coke. Let me take 7 pieces of Coke, 100 cl. Then so if I have Coke again, or let's say I'm adding up Fanta this time around, or Live one, then on this invoice I have another thing, maybe like small stout one, so I have all this, but then I have Coke 100 cl. If I do pay cash for this transaction, I could go to my stock level and still see that Coke would have reduced by 7. So now I have Coke 81 left, but then I want to see the breakdown of this 81. If I double click on this, it gives me this still remains at 90, but this is now 7. And if I double click on that one, and that's now 9. If I double click on it, now I have this. I don't think there's anything under here. So I have this 7 was sold on so date. And if I double click on this particular invoice again, it gives me the breakdown of what was sold that day. But then this is the particular thing that we are looking for, this Coke. You can select your paper type. Okay, so you can select your paper type like this, because that was the paper type I used in selling it. So that's it. This is Coke. So that we sold. So you can use that to check your invoices and do your stock balances and all that. So and that will be all for this video. You get it from this consolidated report. Actually, what this consolidated is meant for is actually meant for a different purpose entirely. For if you have multiple location, and this is where all the inventory comes to, and the inventory in your own location stays here. So that's what the consolidated report is meant for. But then you can use it to do other things like this, like checking how many sales you made on a particular item, and all that.